If you're a service-based business owner and you're running paid ads on Instagram or Google or Facebook, these 5 advertising formats are completely crushing it when it comes to video-based ads on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And the truth is, if you're not employing them, you're losing money. It's the same ad styles that we've been using to generate at least 50 to 100 leads for all of our clients every single month and for ourselves. So let me break things down because advertising has changed a lot over the last few years. So the first thing to bear in mind before I get into this is, well, advertising has changed so much now to the point where you don't even really have to target anymore. Especially on a platform like Meta, your creative is your targeting. So when you make ads, as long as it's crystal clear who it's for, Meta is going to actually find those people and make sure that they see your ad. Whether they click or not, that's another thing, but we'll get into how we can make them click our ads as well. Previously, you had to go inside of Ads Manager, do all this tweaking and have to make it perfect to get the right person. Now it's not like that. And trust me, it's a godsend. So the first style here is basically the raw selfie style. This works like a treat. And the reason this works so well is because ultimately it doesn't look like an advert. When people are scrolling on Facebook and Instagram and they see someone with a selfie, it doesn't always come across like an advert, especially if you position it well and you do it properly. So yeah, for me, this is probably my favorite style. For me, this is a winner and all businesses should be doing it. The best thing about the selfie style ad is basically it's low production value, doesn't really need much scripting, but what it does do is it seamlessly fits on someone's feed and they're more likely to watch it all the way to the end, which is really where the power begins. And, you know, one polished ad versus 10 raw videos. The reality is that if you get a polished ad where you got to get in a studio like this, it takes so much more time and the effort levels are so much higher that some people just won't do it. Whereas a selfie ad, I can tell you to do it in your kitchen, do it at home, do it in the living room. It really doesn't matter. Number 2 is a whiteboard video. This is probably one of my favorite styles as well. Again, very easy to put in place. All you need is a whiteboard, which most offices and companies have a whiteboard. Whiteboard, camera, iPhone, and a mic or lapel mic. Very simple to do. And these ad styles, what it really does is it shows and tells, because you can actually show someone what you're doing. You can show them how to do X, Y, Z, A, B, Z. Whatever it is that you are offering, you can literally show them in an illustrative format. That's why I really do enjoy whiteboard ads, because they just work so well, and they work especially well B2B and B2C. This ad style works across all company types just because of the way that it is. And people are very used to seeing whiteboards because it comes across as like teaching rather than selling. And I think that's where the benefit truly lies, because it doesn't feel like you're selling something to me. It feels like you're teaching something to me. And if you teach to me very well, I'm more likely to want to buy it from you. Number 3 is the high quality, high production talking head style video, which is what I'm doing now as a YouTube video. This is where you do high quality, you get a studio, you record. Now, one thing I will say about this type of ad is it is an authority signal. What it does to people is it lets people know, hey, I am of high quality, I am of high value, I am someone that knows how to produce high quality, so you may get a more high quality lead. This ad type doesn't always perform the best, but what it lacks in performance, it does make up for in lead quality, because if someone does sit down and consume a simple talking head video, they must be very interested in what you have to say and what you have to offer. Now, there are some ways you can make this video even better, and it is by having some charisma. If you are a bit lifeless and a bit boring, these videos don't really perform the best. But if you mix it up with some good editing and some charisma and a bit of energy, trust me, you can make that ad style work very well for your B2B or B2C business. The next style is the green screen video. The reason I like these videos the most, alongside the selfie style, is it doesn't come across like an ad. Again, for those of you that don't know what a green screen is, it's the videos where you might be doing a selfie and the background is like an article or something that you pointed out. This does work really, really well. I do think that people really sleep on the power of a green screen video when it comes to marketing your business, because trust me, people love to read articles and learn more about different aspects. So I do think that people that don't engage with these videos, they're missing out for sure. And another reason why it's so powerful is people believe what they can see, and it allows you to have your take on something that is maybe out there in the public right now. And the last thing is a client case study. So clients talking about your business is an amazing ad style. You see a lot of companies do it, where basically someone's doing a testimonial or review of your business and you run that as an advert on Meta, and trust me, they crush right now. They're doing really well. We actually got some that we're launching. We got clients that are using it right now. So client case studies do make sense. However, One thing here, you can't have a testimonial without context, because imagine you just scroll on the feed and you hear someone talking about how great this business is, but there's no context to it. So what you can do is you can actually have a hook at the start of the video as a business owner, then you add in the client testimonial after the hook, and then you end the video yourself with a call to action. Trust me, that can work really, really well. So my advice to you at this stage, if you are investing thousands of pounds into advertising, a good marketing company will implore you to try all 5 of these. Run the mix of a selfie style, whiteboard, talking head, green screen, case study. Your marketing team should be doing this. And what you can do is, because there's so many different styles, you can test them out at volume. And that's basically where the strategy is. So I've given you the 5 different ad styles, but that's not enough to grow your business. Now you need to nurture and convert. So if you want to know how to do that, you need to watch this video right here.